When we think about success, it often feels like a massive, overwhelming mountain to climb. But the truth is, success is not achieved by one grand gesture or a single leap to the top. Instead, it is the result of consistent habits that we form through regular actions. Consistency is the foundation upon which all progress is built. When we show up every single day, no matter how we feel or what challenges come our way, we are laying down the bricks that eventually create the road to success. Building habits is about repetition. Just as water carves its path through stone over time, consistent actions carve out the path to achieving our goals. Let's take the simple example of fitness. You don't get in shape by exercising intensely for one day and then skipping the gym for a month. It's the act of showing up regularly, committing to your workouts day in and day out. That transforms your body and health. Similarly, in business or personal growth, it's not the dramatic, one-time effort that yields results. It's the small, consistent steps, writing one page a day, making one important phone call, or learning one new skill each week that add up over time. The beauty of consistency is that it simplifies the process of achieving success. When you perform the same positive actions daily, they eventually become automatic. What once felt like a chore turns into a habit. And here's the magic: habits don't rely on motivation. Motivation comes and goes. It's unpredictable and fleeting. But habits, once ingrained, operate on autopilot. They take over when motivation falters. Consistency is about creating a system that works even when life gets tough or your enthusiasm wanes. Now let's talk about how consistency builds confidence. Every time you follow through with a habit, you send a powerful message to yourself: I am capable. Each small success strengthens your belief in your ability to take on larger challenges. Confidence isn't something you're born with. It's built step by step through consistent effort, and as that confidence grows, so does your capacity to aim higher and achieve more. Consistency also creates predictability, which leads to progress. When you commit to a routine, you remove the guesswork from your day. You don't waste energy deciding whether or not to take action because the decision has already been made. For example, if you decide to dedicate an hour each morning to working on a project, that hour becomes non-negotiable. Over weeks and months, those hours add up to significant progress. It's like planting seeds in a garden. You don't see results immediately, but with consistent care and attention, the garden eventually flourishes. However, let's acknowledge that consistency isn't always easy. There will be days when you feel like giving up, when the results don't seem to match the effort you're putting in. But remember, success is not about what you do occasionally, it's about what you do consistently. The compound effect of your efforts will pay off, even if you can't see it right away. Just like the foundation of a building is hidden underground, the groundwork of success often happens quietly, out of sight. But it's essential for supporting everything that comes afterward. In conclusion, building habits through consistency is the key to achieving success. It's not the flashy, one-time actions that make the difference, but the steady, persistent efforts that move you closer to your goals. By forming habits, you create a system that works even when motivation is low. You build confidence, eliminate decision fatigue, and set yourself up for long-term progress. Remember, success is not a destination, it's a journey built on the bricks of daily actions. Stay consistent, and you'll find that the road to success becomes clearer and easier to travel with each step. Success thrives on purpose, and consistency becomes meaningful when aligned with a clear goal. Without a defined purpose, even the most disciplined efforts can feel aimless. Imagine sailing a ship without knowing its destination. No matter how skilled the captain or how steady the course, the journey lacks direction. The same applies to life. Success demands not only action, but intentional action steps consistently taken toward a well-defined purpose. Purpose provides the why behind what you do. It serves as the driving force that keeps you committed to your habits, even on days when the effort feels overwhelming. When your purpose is clear, every action you take becomes a building block contributing to that vision. This alignment transforms mundane tasks into meaningful steps. For instance, waking up early to exercise isn't just about fitness. It might align with your purpose of being healthy for your family or setting an example for your children. That clarity adds weight to your actions, keeping you grounded and focused. Clarity of purpose also helps you prioritize. In a world filled with distractions, it's easy to get sidetracked or overwhelmed by opportunities that seem appealing but don't align with your true goals. When your purpose is front and center, you can evaluate each choice through the lens of whether it moves you closer to your vision. It eliminates unnecessary actions and sharpens your focus on what truly matters. This not only saves time, but also amplifies the impact of your consistent efforts. However, defining your purpose isn't always straightforward. It requires self-reflection and a willingness to explore what genuinely matters to you. Sometimes people mistake superficial goals such as acquiring wealth or recognition for their true purpose. While these achievements can be fulfilling, they're often byproducts of a deeper sense of meaning. A purpose rooted in service, personal growth, or creating something of value tends to be more enduring and inspiring. When you connect consistency to purpose, you also create resilience. Challenges are inevitable on the journey to success, but a clear purpose provides the strength to persevere. Purpose acts like an anchor in stormy seas, keeping you steady when setbacks threaten to derail your progress. Without it, obstacles can feel insurmountable and it becomes tempting to give up. But when your actions are tied to a greater vision, you're more likely to view failures as temporary and use them as fuel to keep moving forward. Purpose-driven consistency also has a ripple effect. When others see your dedication and clarity, it inspires them to take action in their own lives. This influence amplifies your impact, allowing your success to extend beyond personal achievements. For example, an entrepreneur with a clear purpose not only builds a thriving business, but also motivates their team, serves their customers with authenticity, and leaves a lasting legacy. Purpose magnifies the effects of consistent effort, turning individual success into collective progress. In conclusion, consistency without purpose is like a wheel spinning in place, busy but going nowhere. When tied to a clear purpose, every action you take becomes a deliberate step toward a meaningful goal. Purpose provides clarity, focus, and resilience, transforming ordinary habits into extraordinary achievements. It's the why that gives power to your what and how. Align your consistency with purpose, and you'll find that not only does success become attainable, but the journey itself becomes deeply fulfilling. Success thrives on the foundation of small, consistent actions repeated over time. Often, people make the mistake of waiting for grand opportunities or massive breakthroughs to move forward. However, true progress isn't about massive leaps, but steady, intentional steps. Small actions, though they may seem insignificant in the moment, compound over time to produce remarkable results. This principle holds true across all areas of life, from personal development to career growth. I think of it like planting a seed. You can't expect a tree to grow overnight. It requires watering, sunlight, and care day after day. Each individual act of nurturing might feel trivial, but collectively, they create the conditions for growth. Similarly, when you commit to small, purposeful actions, you're laying the groundwork for long-term success. The beauty of this approach is its accessibility. Everyone can take small steps, regardless of their starting point. Consistency in small actions also builds habits, and habits are the building blocks of a successful life. When you repeat an action enough times, it becomes automatic. For instance, committing to reading 10 pages of a book daily may seem minor, but over a year, you'll have completed numerous books, gaining knowledge and insights you wouldn't have otherwise. This same principle applies to saving a small amount of money regularly, exercising for just 15 minutes a day, or dedicating time to learn a new skill. Each small effort adds up, turning into significant achievements over time. The compound effect is a powerful force that works in both directions. Just as positive small actions accumulate into success, neglecting small responsibilities can lead to setbacks. Skipping a workout here and there might seem harmless, but over time, it affects your fitness. Ignoring small opportunities to invest in personal growth or relationships may not have an immediate impact, but the long-term consequences can be profound. This is why focusing on consistent, positive actions, no matter how small, sets the stage for sustainable success. Small steps are also less intimidating than trying to tackle big challenges all at once. When a goal feels overwhelming, it's easy to procrastinate or give up entirely. Breaking it down into smaller, manageable actions makes the process more approachable. Each small accomplishment builds momentum, fueling your confidence and motivation to continue. It's not about climbing the entire mountain in one day, but taking the next step and then the next. With time, those steps add up, and before you know it, you've reached the summit. Another advantage of focusing on small, consistent actions is that it creates a sense of progress, even during tough times. Life is unpredictable, and there will be moments when circumstances make big strides impossible. However, if you've cultivated the habit of taking small steps, you can continue moving forward, even when faced with challenges. This resilience keeps you on track and prevents stagnation, ensuring that setbacks don't derail your progress entirely. In conclusion, the power of small, consistent actions lies in their ability to create momentum, build habits, and generate significant results over time. Success isn't about making massive changes overnight, but committing to steady, deliberate steps toward your goals. These actions may seem inconsequential in isolation, but their cumulative effect is transformative. Remember, it's not the size of the action that matters, it's the consistency with which you take it. By focusing on small steps, you create a sustainable path to success and build a life of lasting achievement. Discipline serves as the bridge between intention and execution. It's not enough to set goals or dream big. The real challenge lies in doing the work, day in and day out, regardless of mood or circumstances. Discipline is the trait that separates those who achieve their ambitions from those who merely aspire. It's not glamorous, and it's not always easy, but it's essential. I think of discipline as the internal compass that keeps you aligned with your goals. Without it, distractions, excuses, and temporary setbacks can easily derail you. Discipline isn't about being rigid or punishing yourself. It's about prioritizing what truly matters. It's saying no to what's easy in favor of what's meaningful. For example, it might mean waking up early to exercise instead of hitting snooze, or choosing to work on your craft when you'd rather scroll through social media. These decisions, though seemingly minor, are acts of discipline that compound into success. One of the misconceptions about discipline is that it's a matter of willpower. While willpower plays a role, it's not infinite. Discipline thrives on structure and systems. By creating routines and setting clear boundaries, you reduce the reliance on willpower. For instance, if you're trying to write a book, setting a specific time each day to write eliminates the need to constantly debate whether or not to do it. The decision is already made, and your energy can be directed toward the work itself. Discipline also fosters resilience. Life is full of challenges, and there will be days when motivation wanes. Discipline keeps you going even when the initial excitement has faded. It helps you push through discomfort, overcome procrastination, and build the mental toughness needed to face adversity. Think of athletes or musicians. They don't achieve excellence by practicing only when they feel like it. They show up consistently even on the days when they're tired, unmotivated, or frustrated. This commitment is what separates the good from the great. Moreover, discipline creates freedom. While it might seem counterintuitive, the more disciplined you are, the more control you have over your time and life. By sticking to productive habits and routines, you free yourself from the chaos of indecision and the stress of missed opportunities. For example, financial discipline, saving, and budgeting gives you the freedom to pursue dreams without the weight of debt. Similarly, discipline in health ensures that you can live an active, vibrant life without being limited by preventable illnesses. Another aspect of discipline is its ability to build self-respect. When you consistently honor your commitments to yourself, you reinforce your sense of integrity and self-worth. Each small act of discipline is a vote for the person you aspire to become. Over time, this builds confidence and a belief in your ability to achieve great things. On the flip side, neglecting discipline often leads to regret and a sense of falling short, which can erode your self-esteem. In conclusion, discipline is the foundation of consistent success. It's what keeps you focused, resilient, and moving forward, even in the face of challenges. By cultivating discipline, you gain control over your actions, build habits that serve your goals, and create a life of intentionality and purpose. Remember, discipline isn't about perfection, it's about persistence. Every time you choose discipline, you're reinforcing the path to success and proving to yourself that you have what it takes to turn your dreams into reality. Consistency builds momentum, and momentum is a powerful force for achieving success. It's like pushing a boulder up a hill at first. The effort required feels monumental, but as you keep going, the momentum starts working in your favor, and the climb becomes smoother. Momentum doesn't happen by accident. It's the result of small, repeated actions performed with dedication over time. When you consistently show up for your goals, each step forward strengthens your progress. Momentum turns effort into habit, and habit into achievement. Consider this: when you skip a day or break a streak, it's easy to fall into the trap of losing focus. Starting over takes more energy than continuing what you've already begun. Consistency keeps you in motion, avoiding the need to rebuild from scratch. Momentum also creates confidence. Every time you complete a task or reach a milestone, you build trust in your ability to succeed. This confidence fuels your motivation to keep going. For example, if you're learning a new skill, those initial successes, even small ones, encourage you to tackle bigger challenges. As momentum grows, your capacity expands, and what once seemed impossible starts to feel within reach. Another crucial aspect of momentum is its ability to create compound growth. Just as financial investments grow exponentially through compound interest, consistent effort leads to compounding results in life. The more you work toward your goals, the more you learn, adapt, and improve, creating a snowball effect. A writer who writes daily, for instance, not only produces more material but also refines their craft, becoming more efficient and skilled over time. Momentum is also contagious. When people see your consistent effort paying off, they're inspired to join in or support your journey. Whether it's colleagues, family, or a community, your momentum can create a ripple effect, encouraging others to pursue their goals with the same determination. Success attracts positivity, and the energy of momentum draws opportunities your way. Of course, maintaining momentum requires discipline. It's not about perfection, but persistence. There will be days when you face setbacks or feel stuck, but those are the moments when consistency matters most. Momentum isn't about giant leaps every day. It's about taking one step at a time, no matter how small. The key is to stay in motion, even if progress feels slow. In conclusion, momentum is the force that transforms consistent effort into remarkable achievements. By showing up every day and committing to your goals, you build the energy that propels you forward. Momentum creates confidence, fosters growth, and opens doors to new opportunities. Remember, it's not about making massive strides all at once, but about staying in motion, trusting the process, and letting your consistent actions compound over time. Success isn't a sprint, it's a marathon where momentum becomes your greatest ally. When you think about success, it's tempting to imagine grand achievements or massive leaps forward. But the truth is, success is built brick by brick, one consistent action at a time. At the heart of this journey is the principle of building and maintaining trust both in yourself and with others. Trust is not given, it's earned, and it is the foundation for lasting success. The process begins with self-trust. Every time you follow through on a commitment, you reinforce the belief that you can depend on yourself. It's about setting realistic goals and sticking to them. For example, if you promise yourself to wake up earlier to work on a personal project, keeping that promise builds confidence. Each small win strengthens the relationship you have with yourself. On the other hand, when you fail to follow through, it chips away at that trust, making it harder to take the next step. Consistency also plays a pivotal role in earning the trust of others. People are drawn to those who are reliable, those who deliver what they say they will time and time again. Whether you're in a professional setting, a personal relationship, or part of a team, being consistent in your actions communicates integrity. It tells others that they can count on you, which fosters strong connections and opens doors to collaboration and support. Trust isn't built overnight. It's developed through a series of small, intentional actions. It's about showing up, even on the hard days. Imagine a business owner who consistently provides excellent customer service. Over time, that consistency establishes a reputation of reliability, which attracts loyal customers and builds a solid foundation for growth. On a personal level, being there for a friend in moments of need time after time creates bonds that withstand challenges. When trust becomes the bedrock of your actions, it cultivates influence. People respect and follow those who demonstrate consistency because they know what to expect. This predictability fosters security, enabling others to invest their time, energy, and resources into a shared goal. A leader who consistently communicates openly, treats their team with fairness, and follows through on commitments earns the loyalty and respect needed to drive success. However, maintaining trust through consistency requires resilience and accountability. There will be times when external circumstances test your ability to deliver. It's in these moments that showing up matters most. But, for example, a teacher who remains dedicated to their students despite challenges reinforces their commitment, earning the respect of students and peers alike. Accountability during setbacks also demonstrates authenticity, showing that consistency isn't about perfection but about effort and responsibility. In conclusion, trust is the bridge that connects your actions to your aspirations. It begins with being consistent in your commitments, both to yourself and others. This trust fuels relationships, fosters opportunities, and builds influence, serving as the cornerstone of meaningful success. Success achieved without trust is fleeting, but success rooted in trust endures, leaving a legacy of reliability, respect, and significance. So let your actions consistently align with your values and watch as trust transforms not just your goals, but your entire journey toward fulfillment.